everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am going to do a little bedroom makeover, throw in some DIYs that I did, show you some of my Amazon and Target purchases to redo my bedroom space. If you've seen my craft room videos, you know that this space right here used to be where I did my filming, where I did my crafting, and it's right here in my bedroom, which made my bedroom not feel like a bedroom anymore. And I absolutely hated being in here because it just felt like an absolute total disaster of a mess all the time, and I needed my bedroom back. So I took all of my craft room stuff out of this room into my now office and craft room. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put it in the cards above for you to check it out, but I wanted to show you kind of the transformation that we did in our bedroom. Really, it's not too much of a transformation as it is just reorganizing and cleaning up. You'll see how much of a disaster this was. I mean, I couldn't even walk on my side of the bed. It was crazy. So now I feel like I actually have a nice space, and I like to go in here to retreat and relax and obviously sleep. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I reorganized my bedroom, some DIYs that I used to decorate my bedroom, then go ahead and keep watching. So my bedroom was an absolute disaster, a disastrous nightmare. If you hadn't seen this, like I said before, had been my craft room, and so this is the mess that kind of exploded after that. A bunch of my DIYs that I needed to sell and get rid of, and they were all just kind of taking over half of the bedroom, and pillows that I had bought to put on my bed, and it just turned into a nightmare. And I have so much anxiety just sitting in the bedroom with all this mess going on. So my first step was to clean it all up, get everything just out of there so that it was nice and clean so that I could walk on the floor. And then I went over to all the DIYs that I had planned on getting rid of, and I just kind of sorted everything out, figured out what I wanted to get rid of, figured out what I wanted to keep or what was worth selling and what wasn't. And I laid everything out on the ground, took pictures of them, got them up on my Facebook marketplace pages and yard sale pages, and got those sold and out of my room so that they weren't taking up the entire half of my bedroom. There was just so much of it that I hadn't gotten rid of in a really long time. That's what happens when you make DIYs for a living. You end up with an absolute horde of DIYs. Today's video is in collaboration with Leanep over on DIY Beauty on Purpose. If you haven't checked her out before, make sure that you do. Her video and her channel will be linked in my description box. She is super talented and makes the most gorgeous DIYs all the time. They are just so pretty, and I love her channel. Make sure that you go and check her video out once you're done here. And if you're coming from Leanep's channel, hey, my name's Liz. I love everything DIY and crafting and home organization as well. I would love it if you'd stick around by clicking that subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't already. If you like it, hit that thumbs up button. So this was over the span of several days. This took me a lot longer than I had thought it was going to take me, which I thought that it would be, you know, maybe a day or two, and this ended up being like a whole week. Thus the outfit changes and the mom buns and everything else. So I'm going to take my makeup desk and I'm going to move it to the other side of the room so that it is on my side of the room. This is where my husband's desk is gonna go. He works from home, so he needs a spot that he can have to set up his computer. We're still currently waiting for a desk from IKEA to become in stock so that we can buy it and put it right there. But this is just me organizing all of my makeup. If you have been a longtime follower of me, my channel first started out as a beauty channel, and thus all this makeup. I still love makeup, so I have my little vanity and all of my makeup organization on there. And then I'm gonna take an Alex 9 drawer, and I wanted to organize this with more things that didn't quite fit in my other vanity. And I went to the Dollar Tree and found these little containers or trays that I purchased. You can get 2 of them for $1, and I'm going to use those to help organize some of my drawers. I'm using them to hold my nail polish and my nail powders and all of my other kind of, you know, nail stuff that goes in these drawers. And I also used them to organize on top of the drawers. I have my lotions and my body sprays and face skincare and things like that. And I also use them to organize my drawer and my vanity for my hair stuff, deodorant, just those kinds of everyday necessities. I put them in my drawer to help organize those. Now, the first DIY that I'm going to be doing for my bedroom is I wanted to make a rustic farmhouse type sign. If you want a more in-depth tutorial on how to make one of these signs, I do actually have a video up on my channel. I'll link it in my description box, but it was how I made money using my Cricut, and these are the kinds of signs that we would make and sell last year. And they sold really, really well. So like I said, if you want a more in-depth tutorial on how I made this, then I will link that video and you can go watch that one there. But basically, I'm just making a wood sign. I painted the back white, and then I'm gonna stain the frame in a water-based stain. And once everything is nice and painted and stained, I'm going to cut out some vinyl with my Cricut, and I'm going to use it to make a stencil. I wanted to use some sort of words that were special to us, and then I thought that I could use lyrics from songs from our wedding. So this is some lyrics from the song that I walked down the aisle to, and then I'm going to make a second sign using lyrics that we had our first dance to. So I thought that would be pretty special in our room and have some cute little meaning behind it. But I'm just using that vinyl as a stencil, and I'm just using some Waverly chalk paint in Elephant. I didn't want it to be too harsh with a black and a white, so I wanted more of a gray color. And I'm just using a sponge to stencil this, and I did it really lightly and only one coat because I did want this to be pretty distressed and rustic, and since I only did one coat, I didn't have to go back through and do any kind of sanding or anything like that, any distressing. I got the look that I wanted right off the bat. And then once that is all done and all dry, my husband takes it into the garage, finishes putting it together, and nails the frame to the sign. And then here's the second sign that I did. Again, basically the same steps. I'm just staining and painting. I prefer to paint and stain these signs when the frame and the backing aren't attached yet. It just makes things a whole lot easier. But this is one that we had actually had since last year, a leftover one that we made and never got used. So I decided to break it on out and give it a whole new look and be able to use it for my room. Again, just using the same method of using my vinyl as a stencil. You could always just, you know, use your vinyl right there. You don't necessarily need to have it as a stencil, but I wanted a more rustic look with my words, and if you want a more clean cut look, then just use the vinyl letters. Now I am going to hang a mirror on the wall where we used to have our bookcase, and then I also am going to hang above that this little DIY that I did a really long time ago, and I'm just going to nail that above my mirror, add a wreath that I made to it, and that will be it for that wall right when you walk into our bedroom. So I'm just going to go through and make my bed. The best thing is freshly cleaned sheets and bedding. And I'm just going to put all the pillows back in the pillowcases. I loved this green sage color for my bedding. I found it at Bed Bath & Beyond, I think last year. And I really loved that color going with the gray from our headboard. I just thought it matched really, really well, and I thought it was fun. And then I bought this body pillow over at Target. It was only, I think, like $12.99, and I've had the same body pillow since before my oldest was born. It's basically completely flat, so I thought, you know, why not treat myself to a new body pillow? I'm a side sleeper, so I have to have one. And I just bought a cover for it off of Amazon, and just, you know, as much as I loved the peaches, I thought that I might need to have it match a little bit more. And this long leather pillow we also got from Target. I thought it was really fun, and it also matched these pillow covers that I purchased off Amazon. I'll have my pillowcases linked in my description box if you're interested in those, but I thought these ones were really cute with the leather stripe down the middle, and they also had other stripes on the sides. And then I bought some more pillow covers that I purchased off of Amazon, and I just used all these pillows that I had laying around my house that we weren't really using anymore, and I put them in those pillow inserts, and you know, I have brand new pillows now. Is what it looks like. I mean, I've had these pillows for a really long time, so to be able to give them a new look and have them make my couch cute again is great, since I only had to pay for the pillow covers and I didn't have to buy brand new pillows, which can also be really, really expensive. And then lastly, just to vacuum the entire room and get it all nice and clean. And here is what my room looks like now. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Leanup's video. I will have it linked in my description box below. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And if you like these kinds of videos, organizing and redecorating, let me know in the comments and I will do more of those for you. Thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you guys leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.